What's up, Net Soldiers? I'm the Alliance. Welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be doing 10 Avengers Endgame predictions. So what this pretty much is, I do these type of videos every so often on some of my favorite movies. Pretty much a month before the movie comes out, I kind of give my own 10 wants/predictions that I'm going to see in the film. So while I know that some of these are kind of outlandish and most likely won't happen, they're also kind of like wishes to things that I do want to see / things that I'm pretty sure are going to happen. So yeah. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys want to see as your predictions / wants? Do you want to see Thanos win? Do you want to see Ultron come back and kill Ant-Man for whatever reason? Do you even want to see like Squirrel Girl like show up or something like that? Let me know in the comments below. Now with all that said, let's get into the video. At number 10, I have there will be another big bad, even bigger and badder than Thanos. I would say Avengers Infinity War was Thanos' film, right? That was like his villainous movie. I now think there's going to be a reason why Thanos is really going to get involved in this fight. And I think part of it is going to be because of, if you guys have ever read the comics or saw videos about it, he's infatuated with death. And I think initially Avengers Infinity War was him not realizing how much he was infatuated with it. But now Thanos is in a spot of limbo. You know, he feels like he has brought peace throughout the entire universe, right? But the thing about it is, I think that that's not going to last forever. I think he's going to get bored. And I think that this is kind of be what that kind of leads into. He's going to be infatuated with death. He's going to realize, I didn't just do what I did for everybody. I did that specifically because I liked that, you know? I don't know. It's kind of an outlandish thing, but I think it would be an interesting way to kind of make Thanos the scary Thanos we know in the comics. You know, they really pulled a 180 on Thanos' character. You know, before he wasn't super evil, he was just kind of doing what he thought had to be done. But now if they do make him the evil Thanos that we know from the comics, he'd be really scary. So we saw what Thanos could do when he wasn't evil, so imagine if he was evil now. How much do you think would change? I think that would be pretty crazy. I think that either death or like an embodiment of death is going to be the new big bad. And I may be wrong, but I think that would be a pretty interesting idea to kind of bring in there. If there is a bigger bad, you know, like this death, maybe death is corrupting his mind, and then he realizes this, and he actually teams up with the Avengers to take death down, and it's actually Thanos who undoes everything. I think that'd be interesting. I don't think that's definitely going to happen, but that would be cool. On to number 9, they will revive Vision with the False Stone made by Shuri in Infinity War. So if you guys remember, Shuri was working on a new stone for Vision's head when Vision was killed. Apparently, I heard that Shuri was actually taken by the Snapping. We didn't know about that, but it's been kind of like confirmed, kind of like semi-confirmed, not really like stated, but like semi-confirmed by some of the trailers and the poster. So I'm pretty sure that while Shuri's gone, she did finish her work. So they're going to take that stone, they're going to put it into Vision's head, and Vision's going to come back. Now, of course, it's not actually probably going to be as powerful as the Mind Stone, so I think that they're going to probably limit Vision's power a little bit, but I think it's going to be pretty strong still. So that'd be cool. At number 8, I have, by the end of the film, the Gauntlet will be believed to be destroyed, but it turns out either Loki or Nebula steals it. Loki, well, he's kind of had like redemption parts in his character, and I think that maybe if they killed him in Infinity War, that might just be the best time to let him go. I actually think that they should just kill him off in the second film, the second Thor. I think that was a good way to kind of help his character out and kind of let him do something redemptive. But now that I think about it, his character is never really meant to be redeemed. And so what's the most dastardly thing that Loki can do? He can steal the Gauntlet. Now I don't know if he'll have enough power to control it, or the stones will still be in it, but I'm pretty sure he might just take it underneath everyone's noses and they don't even realize it. Now I also say Nebula because in the comics, Nebula then takes the Gauntlet, and then they kind of have to deal with her. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that'd be pretty interesting too. At number 7, I think the reverse snap is going to wake up some of the other powers in other characters, like Fox's characters, for example. So we might get little teases to even like Wolverine. I'm thinking he'll probably be the one we get a tease to if we get a tease anybody else. Maybe like Professor X. Maybe even Doctor Doom or something like that from the Fantastic Four. I definitely think there's going to be a glimpse of something. I know that the Fox purchase by Disney is very, very new, but I think they might put something in there, even if it is a end credit scene of sorts, just kind of revealing like, hey, things may have gone back to normal, but they're not exactly the same normal as we remember. And I think that would be really cool to introduce. And at number 6, we have Hercules will be teased. Now this one is a complete out of nowhere type of thing, and I understand that completely. If you guys didn't know, Hercules is actually a character in the Marvel comics, and there's been slight things that have been kind of hinting towards him being revealed in the future, along with She-Hulk. And I think that that'd be an awesome character to kind of introduce. I'd even be okay with, you know, I think Disney just recently made another Hercules film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'd be okay if they took that character and put him into the MCU. I think he'd fit perfectly. I don't know how they'd kind of work it out. Maybe he'd be stuck in like a time loop, or he would be teleported through the future or something like that. I don't know, but that'd be really cool. I know that The Rock is doing Black Bolt in DC. I get that, but he can still be in Marvel. I mean, Thanos, Cable, they're both in different universes. I get that, but they're both Marvel, and they're the same actors playing 2 Marvel characters, so it could be done, and I think that'd be really cool to see. Like I said, completely out of left field, but that's like my one big want I want to see, because I think that they could really do some really cool stuff with the Marvel Hercules and kind of experience his whole story, so I'd like to see that. Okay, so my last 5 predictions, these are actually predictions of things that I think are going to happen in the film. They're all kind of connected, so I'm just gonna hit them like one at a time here. So, number 5, I think that Bruce Banner is gonna die. So the reason why I'm picking Bruce Banner is because I think while it's obvious to be able to point out that either Cap or Tony is gonna die, one of those 2 are definitely going to die. I don't know who. I'm saying most likely Cap. Because if for me personally, if they're gonna kill off Captain America, the only true way to kill off Captain America is to have him save the entire universe. You know what I mean? Him, you know, dying to stop Thanos. And I'm going to explain how he stops Thanos. While Banner will die, I think that a form of him, like the Hulk/Banner, will live on in a different way. So while I do think Banner is going to officially die, I think that the Hulk body is going to either get separated from Banner, and Banner will die, and then the Hulk will just be like Banner in the Hulk's body, or they're going to get like their mind separated into like a robot or something, or even into like a Vision-esque robot. This one is more outlandish, but I think that'd be something that's going to happen. I think that people know that either Cap or Tony is going to die. Most people know that Cap is going to die, and I think that just kind of hitting us with another big death will really change the character. So this is how it's going to happen, I think. So I did number 5, which is Banner's death. He's going to be turned into different forms. It's going to be number 4. Number 3, Captain America is going to die. So there's that. Number 2, this is the big part. So Hulk is going to die, stopping Thanos from killing Captain America. Captain America is then going to use Thor's axe to then cut off Thanos' arm. And that's how they're going to stop it. So this is the reason why I think this would be really cool. If you remember back to Avengers Age of Ultron, they kind of teased the fact that Steve, Captain America, is worthy enough to wield the hammer. Now I don't know if that's the same thing with the axe. I don't know if only Thor can use it, or if, you know, if you're worthy you can pick it up or wield it or whatever like that. I don't know if it is, but this would kind of like fulfill that old scene that we saw in Avengers 2 and kind of bring the whole thing full circle. Let's say Thor, he'd be hurt, wounded or whatever. Thanos goes to stop Thor, but Captain America gets in the way again. You know, he blocks his fist again. This time he pushes him off, and he goes to grab the axe, and Thanos goes to blow him away, and out of nowhere, Hulk just jumps in the way, takes the hit, and it completely just annihilates him. Cap's like, oh no, Hulk! He picks up his axe, and Thanos goes to shoot Cap, but Cap's like, oh, and takes off his arm first. So that cuts off Thanos' arm, and Thanos' arm goes flying, and then Thanos, angry, uses his own sword to then stab Cap. So Cap actually dies, stopping Thanos. Now, of course, he just cuts off Thanos' arm, and so Thanos is still pretty hurt, but that pretty much gives Tony, Thor, Captain Marvel, the rest of the squad enough time to jump onto Thanos and tackle him and take him down. And there's that. And so in that instance, Bruce dies or becomes a different being. Captain America dies, saving the universe, and Thanos gets his arm cut off. Now, this is the big one that I think that people are not going to see coming, but in number one spot here, Thanos is going to live. That's right. They're not going to kill off Thanos at the end of this film. I think Thanos is going to live. They're going to take him, they're going to put him in prison, and he's going to pay for his crimes in prison, but he's not going to die. I think that this is one of the things that is going to make Nebula really angry, and she's the one who's going to take the Gauntlet because of this. So I think that that's going to be a really big part. The fact that they let Thanos live. That would completely change the game. You know, I don't know who would then use the Gauntlet to then bring everybody back or change stuff or whatever, but Thanos is going to live at the end of this film, and he's going to be thrown into prison, and maybe one day he'll come back as a hero. Who knows? But I think that's what they're going to probably do with him. So it would definitely, no one would be expecting it. It would definitely throw off the entire view of the past three phases. Do you know what I mean? It would change everything. This big bad, this guy that we were expecting to kill in the very end, lives. Now he gets his arm cut off, but he lives, and he has possible chance of redemption in the future. Just imagine that. Maybe even Nebula in a future film becomes a villain. Guardians 3, Nebula is the villain of Guardians 3. And get this, Gamora, now back from the dead, as well as Star-Lord, they have to team up with Thanos to take down Nebula. Now, of course, that one's completely out, I don't know. That one's way out of the way, but I think that would be a very interesting idea to do. Who knows? Even Tony Stark could go with them on that adventure too. But yeah. So there's my top 10 predictions / wants in Avengers Endgame. Do you guys agree with any of mine? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I have no idea what I'm talking about? Also, let me know in the comments below. And after I watch the film in theaters, I will actually come back to this video. I'll revisit it, and we'll see how many times I was right, how many times I was wrong, how many times I was just kind of almost there, like on the brink of it. So yeah, we'll have fun. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and turn notifications for more. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.